I'm live. How's my audio? Hopefully good. I can tell I got some good lighting, some good natural lighting for a Friday evening now. I was going to say afternoon, but it is evening. Got to adjust this mofo right here. Got one person watching right now because I gave no notification whatsoever. No notification that I was going live. Still no notification. I should post that somewhere that I'm actually going live. But we do have 3 people in here. Let's see who the first person that comments in the chat is. Let me adjust my screen here. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Completely impromptu, and it is Lord Luigi. Lord Luigi, who has bailed me out on numerous occasions, on numerous brain farts. Lord Luigi 23, first person in the chat. Benjamin Atienz is here. Knight of Ren is here. Meta Carito says fresh eggs. Anthony's here. What's up? Mark 44 Prime. This chat is moving quick. You guys are just you guys are talkative. I couldn't think of the word. Anthony's here. Mark 44 Prime. BJ Bonstall. My buddy BJ, Comic Book Beach is here. Haley Fox is here. William Montez. Rashad is here. Laura V. Cobell, give a cool little peace emoji. Nightwalker says Merry New Year. Hell yeah, Merry New Year. We're only, almost 6 months in? But hell yeah, Merry New Year. It's almost like the year is starting right now since we've frickin' been self-quarantining for 3.5 months. Meta Carito says fresh chicken booty eggs. I don't know what that means, but I'm just going to go ahead and read it anyway. Kevin Vallejo, what's up, man? How's it going, Kevin? X-Cluxy. King Dingaling is here. Shannon Runk, I like your Ant-Man mask. That is not an Ant-Man mask. It is something else, and you will find out what that is in just a second here. Didn't really know what to call this video. I wasn't going to have anything. You'll also notice this is a different angle. You have a completely different angle of me right now. And I had to switch. I had to take the little Logitech streaming camera and put it from here, where it usually is, to here. Because if I had it here, it would have given away a lot of spoilers on some very, very soon to be future videos. One of which is going to drop tomorrow. And that video is going to drop tomorrow. And it is... I'll give you a little hint for those that are on this live stream. It is a big Marvel Legends haul. So check that one out. That's episode 350. That'll be up tomorrow on YouTube. And then the other stuff that's over there is part of the big Star Wars haul. Biggest Star Wars haul of my channel. It is. It's the biggest one. I'm a little verklempt right now because I'm just thinking about the Star Wars haul. And then I have another big G.I. Joe convention or club exclusive haul, which I still have to film probably this weekend since it's a 3-day weekend. But hell yes. How about here's to 3-day weekends. I hope everyone has Monday off. If you don't have Monday off, hopefully you're getting some double timeage. But if you have Monday off, 3-day freaking weekend starting right now. Hell yes. So let's see here. Open the Spawn figure, Cincy. It is awesome. You will love it. Metacarito says, it's right in there right now. I don't know if you saw it through that little crack in the door, but it is right in there. I don't want to open it, though, because I'm not sure how damn rare the sword version is going to be. I'm going to get the mace version. I got to adjust this a little bit more. But yeah, it is literally right behind me, right in there. I'm tempted to open it. I actually, when I was going live, when I was thinking about going live here, I was like, what am I going to do? Just freaking, is it just chat? Is that all we're going to do? Am I going to open something? Am I going to show everyone something? And that was one of the options. But then again, I decided to show you this thing right here. So for people that are joining this stream or clicking on the video after the fact, first of all, is my audio good? I never settled on that. Is the audio good? Is it coming through? Mic's over here. So I'm talking away from the mic. But how is it? Anyone let me know? Let's see. Josh Pence is in here. I was just on a a live toy sale, Toy Hunters in Ohio. Shout out to Toy Hunters. Shout out to Tony and his store, Toy Hunters in Ontario, Ohio, up near, is it Mansfield? I think it's near Mansfield. But Josh and I, and Craig was in there too, were watching along on Toy Hunters live toy sale. So yeah, big shout out to those guys. About one thing, I might buy some more stuff potentially, but Josh was in there with me. But this is what I decided to share. I picked this up as part of, was this GameStop? I don't even freaking remember where I got this now. I think this was GameStop. Wherever I got this, it was half price. Wherever I got this, it's normally like $100 helmet. It's a Marvel Legends. Look at that. Marvel Legends Star-Lord, Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians and Guardians 2 are two of my favorite MCU movies. I freaking love those movies. But this right here is a Marvel Legends helmet. You can see how it comes apart there. Spoiler alert, I already took it out of the box because I was going to take the damn thumbnail with this thing on, but honestly, I got it on my head and I almost couldn't get it off. It was so tight. I have a large head. So see my head? I got a big ass head. My ears, you could see they're red right there. See that redness in my ears right there? The damn thing didn't want to come off my head, and it was like folding my ears. I'm probably going to get cauliflower ear. I'm going to look like a UFC fighter taking this helmet off my head. But it looks awesome. I at least wanted to try and put it on one time. My intentions of buying this were not to wear it. My intentions of buying this were to display this because I have a 1-to-1 size Baby Groot with the little speakers from Guardians 2. What hat size do you wear? Lord Luigi says. I think it's a 7 5/8. So that tells you how big my head is. It's a large cranium. Here's how big my head is. This is a snapback hat, right? It's on the last. It's on, and the chew marks there are my dog. My dog chewed this hat, but it's on the last hole. So I have a gigantic bulbous head. It's like orange on a toothpick. If I can borrow from So I Married an Axe Murderer. It's like he's got a head like Sputnik. I got a big head. Anyway, I put this on and I'm like, that looks pretty good. Let me take it off, and it wouldn't come off. So I didn't have to like grease up my head or anything. I didn't have to get like vegetable oil or Vaseline to grease my head up to get this thing off. But it was very, very tight. Anyway, it looks awesome. It looks freaking fantastic. I will show you everything that is included with this. There's no assembly required unless you consider putting batteries in assembly. But I purchased this. Again, it was like $50. It was like 50. I think it was like 54 shipped. But this thing is awesome. It looks so freaking cool. Very, very detailed. It's one of the Marvel Legends 1-to-1 scale replica pieces. But I put batteries in, and let's see if you can. Let's see if this even shows, because I got the. First of all, hold on. Where did it go? There's some Inception right there. Look at his eye hole. That's me. Look at that. That's crazy town right there. That's weird. Anyway, ready? This is not even going to show, but I'm going to try it anyway. Oh, it does show. So you press the button once. It's a bright red light, and it makes that sound when his mask actually like forms around his head. And then you push it again. It dims a little bit. Push it again. Dims a little bit. Push it again. It's out. It's out ski. And then you push it again, and so that's the play function on this thing. I think that's all. That's the only thing it does is it lights up the lights. It is a very bright light. I had it on downstairs with no lights on, and it was pretty damn bright. So it looks friggin' awesome. But basically, let's see if I can do this. It opens like that, and it has it's literally a freaking helmet. Let's see if I can open this up. It has one of these things for like the top of your head to keep it on your head. It has a freaking chin strap. So see that right there? Chin strap. And then it has like some soft rubber right there. So where it presses up against your head. But I was able to get it on my head. It was just very difficult and very painful to take it off. But it's awesome. It's very, very cool. I like it a lot. Totally worth the $50 that I spent on it, because this is like a prop replica to me. Not made of metal or anything, but it's so freaking cool and detailed and looks great. I'm probably going to take this chin strap out. I'm going to take the little, because you could just like weave it in through there and everything, but I'm going to take them out just so it's a little bit more clean look. And that will go somewhere. I'm not sure where, but I'm going to display this next to the life-size baby Groot. So let me just show you what that looks like, since I can see him right over there. All right. So this is the Hot Toys. Got to be careful with this guy because he has these little sprigs in him. See the little sprigs? Is that what they're called? Like little sprouts sprouting out of them? So how freaking cute is that, by the way? Look at that. Look at that face. So let's see. This is how he looks next to the full-size Star-Lord helmet. So pretty awesome. I think it's going to make for a very cool display. He has little speakers also that he was dancing in front of. But I like it. I like it a lot. Let me put him somewhere where he's not going to lose his little sprigs, sprouts. But there you go, guys. There's a little mini review. Not much to review on this thing. I mean, it's got great paint. It's got like battle wear, like scratches and damage. You can see a piece right there, right there. But that's how it looks out of the box. So, Star-Lord, legendary outlaw, space outlaw. Who? But yeah, very, very cool paint. Very awesome. And then one more time for anyone that just joined, for the people that are in here. Ready? Bam. Can you hear it, by the way? That's it. You could see it pretty good there. And then dims, out. But right next to the mic. Kind of sounds like like when you get a fork stuck in your garbage disposal, and it's just like it's just grinding metal. That's kind of what it sounds like when this thing is forming, but it's awesome. Very, very awesome. Let me turn this off so I don't run the batteries out. But very, very cool. I'll show that again later on. I only got about less than an hour to hang out here because Mrs. Cincy will be back with the groceries. So I'm going to have to help her unload the car full of groceries. And hopefully she'll bring back some delicious food. Maybe some Wendy's. Maybe some cowboy chicken. Maybe some, what else did I ask for as an option? I'll take some chaloso. Whatever it is, got to keep it on the low carbish. Low carbish. If she goes Wendy's, I'm just doing some nuggets. No fries. Just some nugs. Just some chicky nuggies. Josh Pence says, good. Plug my video that drops at 8. Thanks, dude. LMAO. Josh Pence is premiering a video tonight at 8 p.m. So that would be 7 p.m. my time. So in 20 minutes, Josh has a video in 20 minutes on his channel. Josh, do you want to say what it's about? Is it a toy hunt? Is it a haul? Let me catch up on the chat here because I have missed an ass load of stuff in here. Thanks to everyone that's joined. Hopefully you had a great week. Hopefully you're going to have a freaking awesome weekend because we have a 3-day weekend. At least I have a 3-day weekend. I don't have a whole lot planned right now besides taking my mom to the grocery store. Definitely tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's a big night for me as a wrestling fan because AEW Double or Nothing pay-per-view. I'm ordering it. BR Live. I'm going to order for $50. That's why I couldn't join the Sweet Spot stream, Josh, if you're still in here, because I'm ordering Double or Nothing, AEW. I think it's a really awesome looking card. I think we're going to see some debuts from some new talent, potentially. I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited for what they do because their go-home show, for those that are not big wrestling fans, the Go Home show is the final live show right before a big pay-per-view. Their Go Home show was freaking nuts. Two guys, or a guy and a girl, got injured. Like, hopefully they're not badly injured. I think Britt Baker might be out for a while. It looks like she broke her leg. For those that did not watch AEW on Wednesday night, Britt Baker is a female wrestler. She was sitting in the corner, and they threw Nyla Rose, who looks like she probably weighs about 260. They threw her on top of Britt Baker, and Britt Baker's leg, her knee was in the air. I don't know why her knee was bent. It should have been flat, but it like took her knee and just went and like, it was nasty. And then the other one was Rey Fenix, part of the Lucha Brothers. He did a flip to the outside of the ring, and he was supposed to land on a bunch of dudes, and they didn't really catch him right, or he didn't land it right, and he freaking just smacked on the concrete and the very thin mat on the outside. So hopefully neither of them. Britt Baker, it looks like she might be out. It looks like she broke her leg. Some people say if you listen to the audio, you can actually hear the leg snapping, which is nasty. But hopefully she's not too badly injured, and hopefully Rey Fenix is not too badly injured. But what I was trying to say is the Go Home show, they went freaking all out on the Go Home show. So I'm expecting huge things from the pay-per-view. I'm really excited for it, if you can't tell. And by the way, if you're a wrestling fan, check out my newest video, which premiered today, episode 349. It's my entire WWE Elite collection. I also had a big haul. I think it was like what, 15 figures or something? It was a lot of, maybe 20 figures. I don't remember what it was, but it was a big haul. So check that out, episode 349 on my channel. It was a lot of fun. I did voices on it. I did the voice of Broken Matt Hardy. I just love to do that voice. But check that out if you do get some time. Let's see here. I just jumped to the very bottom. Matt from the Young Bucks is hurt. King Dingling says, did he get hurt in the Go Home show? Because it was a fake injury. Basically, his wife gave birth. So he took off for, I think, a month and a half and just stayed at home because his wife, they had a new baby. So I don't know if this is a new injury you're talking about, King Dingling, or if that was the kayfabe injury, but I don't know if he's actually hurt. AEW Hangman Page should be their main attraction. He's awesome. Rey Fenix powerbombed himself on the mat. Yeah, it was nasty. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, that did not look good. Josh says, it means I can ban anyone I want to in this chat, but I will not do that. So Josh, the little wrench next to the name. Yeah, you're a moderator if you got a little wrench. Shannon Runk, I like your live chat on YouTube. During the premiere, Shannon. Wingnut says AEW is awesome. It really is. It's my favorite promotion right now. Salacious Crumb says, like a moderator, nice power. Cincy, are you getting the Storm Collectibles Bane? No, I saw a picture of that, and it looks awesome. It looks huge. By the way, Meta, did you see the picture of the Doomsday? Because that thing looks equally huge and large. Let's talk about some figures that dropped today, by the way. They did the Fan Friday on Hasbro. They showed a bunch of new Marvel Legends figures, including some Spider-Man retro figures. I did not pre-order any of the Spider-Man retro figures, but I liked a lot of them. I definitely like the Spider-Man. I definitely like the Peter Parker and the Gwen Stacy, which you can swap the head for Mary Jane. That's cool. The Green Goblin, I don't know if I like the paint on it. I like the original Green Goblin more. And then what else did we see? Electro looks good. And I think that was it on the Spider-Man Legends. I did pre-order Age of Apocalypse. I think that looks amazing. I cannot wait for that because I'm doing an entire Age of Apocalypse shelf. So that's going to go great on that shelf. That's an essential if you're going to have an Age of Apocalypse shelf. And then what was the other one I pre-ordered? War Machine. So the War Machine, I saw the picture of the War Machine. I'm like, it looks pretty good. And then I saw all of the accessories, the effects, the exhaust effects coming from the feet, the effect that you can plug into the missile launcher where it shows a missile like almost like a Sidewinder effect. Really, really, really awesome. Just the effects is what sold me on that figure. So I pre-ordered that one. those are the only two I pre-ordered from the Marvel Legends reveals, but they all look great. The Sentinel leg. Salacious Crumb says, the Sentinel leg. What does that mean? That would be a cool name for a bar. The Sentinel leg. The Marvel Legend Deluxe War Machine is so cool looking. I agree. I love that figure. I can't wait. The Armored Daredevil. Salacious Crumb says the Armored Daredevil was no bueno. I kind of liked it, actually. I kind of like the Armored Daredevil. I really like the Moon Knight, which is a Walgreens exclusive, which I tried to jump on Walgreens and pre-order that, and it would not let me. Let's see if it lets me right now. I'm just going to hop on there really quick. Walgreens.com. And let's see, Moon Knight. I already have it in the history there. So let's see if it lets me. Find at a store. So apparently I missed out on the pre-order. Out of stock online. Wow. So that sucker, as soon as it dropped, okay, so Hasbro Pulse said they were trying to fix that. What is the deal with all these exclusives being screwed up on the exclusive sites? The Amazon exclusive, what was the Amazon exclusive that recently dropped that people couldn't order that damn thing either? So Hasbro had to frickin' have that on their site. I forgot which figure that was already. Was it a Star Wars figure? If you're going to have a frickin' exclusive with Walgreens or Amazon, Walmart, make sure that stuff works. Holy frick. Han Solo Carbonite. Thank you, RMD Collective. The Han Solo Carbonite figure was supposed to be an Amazon exclusive, and no one could order it. So I actually ordered it through Hasbro Pulse because they're like, yeah, Amazon's dropping the ball, so we're gonna have it here. And then Amazon fixed it, and then I ordered it twice. So I'm gonna have one on card, one loose. But yeah, that's pretty friggin' annoying. So I was there earlier on Walgreens' site, tried to order it, couldn't order it, said you cannot add to your cart, or whatever the message was. And then I go back there, and it's already sold out. So big stinker right there. Big ol' stinker, Hasbro, doing an exclusive with Walgreens. Come on now. I usually have an easy time finding exclusives in an actual brick and mortar Walgreens. I don't think I've ever had a problem finding them in a store, but ordering them on their damn site is like pulling teeth. So fix that stuff, Hasbro. Come on now. Let's see here. Okay. The Sentinel leg was the reveal of the HasLab's massive Sentinel bath that is releasing next year, hoping it won't be several $100s. All of the other HasLab things have been at least, what, $500? So I'm guessing if they make a true to scale Sentinel, I mean, that's going to be as big as a person, basically. That's going to be like 4 feet tall. Because if you look at the Sentinels in the comic books, I mean, I'm just like thinking of like a cover where Sentinel's holding Wolverine in his hand like it's a freaking action figure. So that's going to be like human sized. So I would imagine that the HasLab Sentinel figure will probably be at least like 4 feet tall, probably be at like $400, $500. So that's my guess. But as far as today's releases, the Marvel Legends releases, I did pre-order those two. Age of Apocalypse, and War Machine. Really excited for those two. I think the release date on those was, what, September or October? So, yeah, a little bit of time to wait. The other thing that I purchased today, I was really, really excited for this. I don't think a lot of you remember it because it was in the early 80s, but there was a cartoon on Saturday mornings, which was literally one of my favorite Saturday morning cartoons, called Dungeons and Dragons. It was about a bunch of kids, teenagers, I guess, that go on a amusement park ride, and they enter the world of Dungeons and Dragons, and they fight evil and whatnot. And it was one of my favorite cartoons. And the only like real merchandise that has ever been released for that show, which surprises me because I think it was fairly popular as a Saturday morning cartoon. And the people that actually remember that cartoon are my age, and we have disposable income. So why the hell is no one capitalized on making action figures for that damn cartoon? because I know people will friggin' buy it. But anyway, the only merchandise that they've ever produced for that cartoon has been by Iron Studios statues. And I have contemplated getting into Iron Studio statues on multiple occasions. Ever since I first saw their display at Toy Fair a couple of years ago, they have produced some high friggin' quality, beautifully detailed, beautifully painted statues. And I've never gotten into them. But as soon as I saw that they were doing Dungeons and Dragons statues, I was like, if anything pulls me into this game, this statue collecting game, which I used to be heavy in the statue game back when Bowen statues were a thing. I was buying Bowen statues before these Hot Toys figures. That was my thing in like 2010 to 2013. If anything pulls me back into that statue collecting game again, it'll be those friggin' Iron Studio statues, and it'll be those Dungeons and Dragons statues. But when I started adding together the price of what that would cost if I was to buy all of them, I was in the over $1,000 range. So I was like, damn, I can't spend all that money on those. Then I somehow stumbled upon GameStop today because I had heard that they were doing big sales with Hasbro figures. And as I'm navigating the site, I see Hank, the archer from Dungeons and Dragons, my favorite character from that cartoon. And that statue was normally, what was it, like $100 statue on sale for $60 on GameStop. And I was like, they freaking got me. Hook, line, and sinker. They got me. So I did a search for Dungeons and Dragons diorama, which is what they're labeled as on GameStop's site. And they had Hank, and they had the Cavalier, Eric the Cavalier. They had the redhead, I forgot her friggin' name. She's got the cloak. I'm brain farting now. Damn it. And then they had the barbarian girl with the staff. And those were all on sale. They had Dungeon Master on sale, but he was sold out. But I was able to pull 4 of those, and they were all around $50 to $55. Hank being the only one that was like $60. But hell frickin' yes, half price for those statues that I wanted for so long, but I didn't want to get caught up in over $1,000 in statues. But I was able to get those today. So that was like my big purchase today. I picked those up, pre-ordered the Marvel Legends. Just got this in, I think, from GameStop. I still don't remember where I got this. It was GameStop or Best Buy? Wherever it was half price. Best Buy? I should just look at the friggin' invoice. What did I do with it? I don't have it. But anyway, one more time. For those that have just joined, 111 people in here. Ready? Bam. One press of the button, eyes lit up. It's a bright red too. This is direct sunlight shining on this thing, and you can see how bright the eyes are right there. So it's a bright light, and then it dims, it's off. But it's a damn cool helmet. I really like this. Toy Bills. Billy has been buying a lot of like the Star Wars helmets, and I think he got the Boba Fett helmet, but I knew that Marvel Legends made some of the helmets. I knew they make like the prop replicas. They made Mjolnir. They made a Captain America shield. They made a Punisher War Machine helmet. But this is the one, just because I friggin' love Guardians so much. I'm a huge fan of Star-Lord as a character. I saw this and I was like, that's freaking cool. And I want it. And it was half price. So how could I not? But anyway, guys, what else released today? I think that was it, right? Let's see here. Let me catch up on the comments because I am way behind now. Night of Ren says, I picked up Uncanny X-Men 133. It's part of the Dark Phoenix saga. Grail status for me. Hell yes. Congratulations on that pickup. I'm still trying to fill in my Uncanny X-Men comic collection. That's a slow burn for me. That's not something I can just jump in all together like the McFarlane Spider-Man run. Most of the McFarlane Spider-Man comics are affordable, but like when you get into Uncanny X-Men, some of those books are super damn pricey, so I can't just go balls to the wall on those. Let's see here. Since I signed you up for Ultimate Tag. What's Ultimate Tag, Roundhead? Love your vids. Thank you, John Mander 96 Lopez. You have daylight there. Yeah, it's 6:57 p.m. My office kind of, what direction am I facing right now? I think I'm facing southeast. So why do I have so much sunlight right now? I don't know. It's bright as frick right now. But yeah, I got some sunlight right now. I know it's probably getting a little dusk-like on the East Coast. RMD Collective says, I got the Boba Fett helmet. There used to be a Dungeons & Dragons book which describes the different enemies, and the comments just jumped. Where the frick was that? Various characters and how to fight them or something. It's sort of a game and has the different shapes of dice. Yeah, D&D, the actual role-playing game. I've never played it before. I've never played it before, but it always intrigues me when people are playing it. Usually people are playing it in like comic book shops, and it's very entertaining just to sit there and listen. A lot of times when I would go into my old comic book shop, they would be playing D&D, and I would get my comic books, and I would be pretending to look at the comic books, but I would actually just be listening to their role-playing, their D&D role-playing. It fascinates the frick out of me because it's all creative. It's literally just all creative. And it sounds like people are having so much damn fun with it. I've always had the like itch to play it. I don't think I know anyone locally that plays Dungeons and Dragons. So I'm sure if I went to like a local comic shop, or like if I went to like Madness Comics, for those of you that are local, they always have people playing like role-playing games and stuff. The last like game I played was like Magic the Gathering, and that was in like the frickin' 90s. I was playing Magic the Gathering during Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, Revised. So like the first 4 series of Magic the Gathering, Black Lotuses and frickin' Moxes and all that crap, that's when I was playing. So if I had held on to those cards and kept them in mint condition, I would probably not be worrying about car payment or car issues, because I'd probably be like rolling around in some ridiculous car. Because those cards, those original Alpha, Beta, frickin' Revised, those cards are worth a frickin' fortune now, Magic the Gathering. So who would have thought? Who would have known? Anyway, I wish I had kept those. King Dingling says, played it a lot when I was in junior high. Are you talking about D&D or Magic the Gathering? John Mander says, any Black Series pickups? What did I pick up? Yes, and I can't tell you what it is right now because that will be part of the Star Wars video. Basically, I'm going to give you one spoiler. I'm going to give you a spoiler. And this Star Wars video that I'm about to film, again, it's the largest Star Wars video. The largest... Did I just get an Amazon package? Because I'm waiting for another Star Wars item. Hopefully that's what it is. It's the largest Star Wars haul I've ever had. And it ranges... I can't even tell you how much like some of the things are because that'll give away something. But it features, let me see if I can say this truthfully. It features the largest Star Wars item I've ever purchased in my entire life. There you go. The physically largest Star Wars item I've ever purchased in my entire life. And then it also features the smallest Star Wars item I've ever purchased in my life. And I will show you what the smallest one is that I've ever purchased right here. So here is the start. Here's a spoiler. The start of that little that haul video starts with the child right there. Black Series, Baby Yoda, the child. He's the very first thing you're going to see in that haul. And the very last thing, every time I walk past it, I stop and just take it in and just admire it. But really, really excited for it. So yeah, that'll be coming up. Check that video out. I got a freaking super chat. Matthew Whips, $4.99. Thank you very much. Says, how's it going? It's going great. Thank you very much. I love that little emoji dude with the headband. He's hanging out. He's enjoying the 3-day weekend. Hopefully you're going to enjoy your 3-day weekend. The only thing that I have that's 3-day weekend-ish is I told Mrs. Cincy get some steaks because I want to grill some steaks on Monday, on Memorial Day. So hopefully you guys have some cool stuff planned. Again, pay-per-view tomorrow night for me, AEW, Double or Nothing. Really excited for that. Rodney, John Mander, you're going to have to watch the video. Night of Ren says, Black Series Child, I got 2 of them. Nice. This is not even mine. This is just, I got this to show as part of the haul because I thought it would be cool to show the smallest Star Wars item I've ever bought as well as the largest Star Wars item. I bought this for Tay-Tay because she loves Baby Yoda more than anyone that I know. She loves Baby Yoda. I actually got her today from Five Below a Baby Yoda water bottle, which she freaked out about when she saw that. She freaking loves Baby Yoda, and this is hers. So I'm borrowing this right now for that haul, that upcoming haul. So this is hers. I don't even have one for myself. I just bought it for her. So let's see here. Is the Black Series the Child worth buying, Cincy? It's a damn cool little accessory. I mean, it's $10. Probably should have been $5 if you ask me. But the one thing about it, I mean, it looks cute as hell. It's really small. The arms pop off very, very easily. So just be ready for that. When you start moving the arms around, these arms are going to pop off. But it's freaking cute. It's cute as hell. If you're a big Black Series collector and you have the Mandalorian, it'll look great. Being held by the Mandalorian or being held by Cara Dune or being held by IG-11. I don't even know if that IG-11 will be able to hold that. I don't think that you could get it in a 90-degree elbow. Let's see here. I'm getting a little lightheaded because I'm thirsty, so I'm going to read and drink real quick before I freaking pass out. Matthew Whip says, perfect way to celebrate. Steaks on the grill. Hell yes. I'm really excited for that. Hopefully she gets some good steaks. A lot of Elise. Ed Udy says a lot of Elise have 3-month week. Oh, a lot of us have 3-month weekends. For anyone that has been out of work, hopefully this thing is on its way out. Hopefully you can get back to work. But yes, I have been extremely fortunate to keep my job because I work remote. But anyone that has been out of work, I feel for you tremendously. And hopefully you can get back to work soon because I know it sucks. Roundhead says, my son collects the Star Wars Black Series, got his Baby Yoda in. I was like, what? Wow, my Age of Apocalypse wave came in, and I looked at his smallest Black Series I have is the 2 Porg packs. Is the Porg... I think the Porg is bigger than this guy. This dude is really small. I mean, he's like as big as my... He's a little larger than my thumbnail. Like this thumbnail, not like YouTube thumbnail. But he's very tiny. He's freaking cute as hell, though. He comes with a little freaking frog. You can see right there, a little frog. Little Tatooine frog. I think he ate that on Tatooine, did he? And he comes with, if you could see it, a little soup bowl. And he comes with a little friggin', a little ball from the thing in the Razor Crest that he was playing with. Okay, so I got about 15 more minutes or so. Sorry to keep this one short. I mean, this is going to be a short live stream, but I was just wanted to hang out, talk some toys. Good Lord. Show off that Star-Lord helmet, and then talk about some of the Marvel Legends releases today. Since you do have the NECA Batman, Alien, and Green Lantern Predator 2-packs, I found them yesterday at Walmart. I don't have any of those. I would actually consider purchasing the Green Lantern Predator. I think it's an SDCC exclusive is what they did. I did see the black and white Pennywise at my local Walmart, and I found out after the fact that is actually an SDCC exclusive as well. So I maybe should have tried to look a little harder for the Green Lantern Predator 2-pack because I would indeed pick that up if I had the chance. Salacious Crumb says, do you have any Mafex figs picking up Gambits? Question mark. I have the Spider-Man comic cell shaded Mafex figure, and I really, really want to get the Venom. That's high on my list. I'm going to slap... Roundhead is very funny. Let's see here. Night of Ren 789. The child 8 played with the frog in episode 4 Sanctuary. I think that was on Tatooine, right? That's where he ate the frog. Did you check out the new Predator game? No, I did not. I'm hoping next week's Hasbro Pulse Live is a G.I. Joe reveal. That would be amazing. I would love that. People have been finding that Batman and Alien pack at Walmart. I need to check out my Walmarts and see if they got that. I think I might be going Sunday morning. Thanks for the Legends, Rogue, and Fig Crazy. Yes, absolutely. Thanks for the Legends, Rogue, and other Legends and Motu Figs. I don't know who the cowboy dude was. Who was the cowboy? That was Rio Blast. Rio Blast from Motu Classics, who had hidden guns and stuff, hidden laser guns. Very cool character. The Venom Fig is muy bueno. I'm really looking forward to that one, Salacious Chrome. It was on that forest planet where we first met Cara Dune. Night of Rent. I pre-ordered Black Series Snowspeeder. I have that one pre-ordered. 40th Empire Strikes Back Lando Calrissian. I don't have that one pre-ordered. G.I. Joe Classified Snake Eyes All Black version. I think I have that one pre-ordered on Big Bad. I pre-ordered all that from Dorkside Toys. If you're looking for those 2-pack, search General 7-inch figure 2-pack assortment on the Walmart app. It should tell you if they're available. There you go. Frickin' Lord Luigi coming in clutch there. I'm definitely going to try that. Is that Mrs. Cincy? I got to bolt as soon as Mrs. Cincy gets back. I think that was P-Dog. How big is the Snow Speeder from Black Series? It's going to be huge, and I honestly don't know where the hell I'm going to display that thing. William Montes, how about Carnage? I do not have that one pre-ordered. Is that one available for pre-order yet? I'm not sure if that one's available for pre-order. Jedi Howard 22 says he ate the frog on Quill's planet, Chapter 2. They may be... Wasn't Quill on Tatooine, though? And I think Mrs. Cincy is here because the dog's freaking out. What's going on, Cincy? How's it going, Mike Pierce? Age of Apocalypse everywhere. Target and Wally World. Like the TIE Fighter big. Yeah, it's going to be more wide. I think the Snowspeeder is going to be like this wide. I mean, it's like... I don't know who the hell's here. It might be a package from Amazon, which I'm hoping it was. Quill was not on Tatooine. He spit the frog out in Chapter 4 with the other kids. Oh, that's right. The kids were like laughing and stuff. Display the Snowspeeder hanging from the ceiling. Only if you want to get a concussion if that thing falls off the whatever you hang it from. Open spawn, open spawn, open spawn, Metacarito says. Watch Power Rangers. Will, come here! Freaking dog. Watch Power Rangers movie. Watching Power Rangers. Will, shut your face! Daddy? Yeah.
Can I use your phone?
For what?
We're playing Roblox.
You can. Can you plug it in so it doesn't die?
Yeah.
What is he barking at, by the way? Do we have a delivery?
I don't know.
All kinds of craziness going on here. The Black Series Snow... Why can I not talk today? It's been a long week, guys. Snow Speeder is going to be awesome. Willie's going crazy. Yes, he is. I got the 2-packs for sale if you want them. Okay, it's probably a delivery from Amazon. I'll go get it. Mayfex Carnage is on Ami Ami for pre-order. I got Black Series 40th Snowspeeder Luke on pre-order from Amazon. June 3rd is the delivery date. Holy frick, is it? That's right around the corner. I have mine on pre-order from Amazon as well. Uh-oh. I could be getting that pretty soon. Groceries are home. Are they? I'm trying to listen. I can't tell. He said it hopes it was the package instead of his wife for the grocery. if it's Mrs. Cincy with the groceries, that means I gotta go. But if it's the package, that means that's another item to add to the Star Wars haul, which I'm really excited for. Let's see here. Search up General 7 on Walmart app and the Green Lantern 2-pack comes up. Is it available for pre-order? Or can you order it on the app? Or does it just show like stores like where it has it? Let me scroll up on the comments because I know I missed a bunch. Okay. Victor Portillo says, Chiloso's the best Mexican food in Wiley. I love Chiloso. Absolutely love it. I love the time zone knowledge dropping by the man Cincy. Josh said. Josh is probably premiering his video right now. So,
Daddy,
yeah.
every time when I put on hair inside real high,
Mhm.
it always just covers my face. It went on the computer and on your phone. It always just covers my face.
I can't help you. I don't play Roblox, sweetie pie. You're going to have to wait till your sister gets here to ask her Roblox-related questions. I know far, far less about Roblox than you.
I don't care.
What do you want me to do about it? There's nothing I can do about it.
Fix it.
Okay, I'll work on it, sweetie pie. I love you. Wow. Seriously. Now she's yelling. Attitude. Holy frick. Josh Penn says, I bought 9 hot toys in 1 week and I talk about how dumb I am for doing that. So that's I guess what his video is about. So check that out. As soon as I wrap up here. Did you get my package? BJ asks. Yeah, didn't I oh, next video. Spoiler alert. Episode 350. BJ Bonstall, check that video out. What did you think of Hasbro Pulse? Oh, I already talked about that. Let's see here. Brody Lee versus John Moxley will surely be a slobber knocker. Hell yeah, it will. I'm really excited for the whole pay-per-view, top to bottom. You're lucky you got 3 days off. I'm working the weekend. Shelzy C says, I'm sorry you have to work this weekend, Shelzy C. Hopefully you can enjoy at least the evening. Maybe get something good to eat. Hopefully you're getting paid double time, maybe time and a half, getting paid some extra cashola to work this weekend. Sweet spot is the G spot, Veers Piet says. I don't know. Sweet spot is basically like if you are like really jonesing for a figure and you haven't been to the store in a while and you hit that fig aisle, that's a sweet spot. Or if you really want donuts. Like right now I'm really craving donuts. I haven't had donuts in freaking 4 months. And I'm really craving just a really, really fattening donut. If I go to that the donut shop, sweet spot right there. Whatever you're craving, whatever you want, the best place on earth, that's the sweet spot. I already read that. Okay, so I've caught up apparently. So let me scroll back down. Roblox for Dummies. Next purchase, Roblox for Dummies. Potentially. Tay-Tay's a freaking expert at Roblox. So she's the one that always helps her out with the troubleshooting. She's our IT guy when it comes to Roblox. I know nothing about it. And then she just expects me, hey, fix it. You know, you're a dad. You're an adult. You should know how to fix everything. I don't. I have some faults. I don't know Roblox at all. Who is your favorite Star Wars characters, light side and dark side? Favorite character, I mean, it's Luke and Darth. Darth Vader is my favorite dark side character, and that goes back to Anakin Skywalker. I really liked Anakin in Revenge of the Sith. He was a little whiny in Attack of the Clones. He was just a kid who was a good pilot in Phantom Menace, but really liked him in Revenge of the Sith. Really freaking loved Darth Vader in Rogue One. Really loved Darth Vader in the OT. And then I really likes Luke Skywalker in the OT. Little whiny in A New Hope. Little uncharacteristic in frickin' The Last Jedi. Totally redeemed himself, pretty much redeemed himself in Rise of Skywalker. Talking about how a lightsaber should be respected. Jedi's weapons should be treated with respect, as it always should have been. But Luke's my man. Big Han Solo fan also. And then Darth Vader. Let's see here. I got the Hot Toys Endor Luke because you can switch to Jedi Knight and Endor Luke. You can indeed. Fig crazy. I have the deluxe version of Endor Luke. And the deluxe version, you can actually switch from Tatooine with the little tunic on. So Jabba's palace scene, Sarlacc pit scene. You can then put on the deleted scene stuff, the goggles, the little wrap thing that he wears, the whatever that is, wearable blanket. You can then switch to Endor scene, and then you can then switch to Death Star climax scene, Luke. It's by far the best Return of the Jedi Hot Toys Luke you can get. But I believe it is sold out, and I believe it's starting to climb on the secondary. Josh's video ended, so now I'm here. Hello. What's up, JJMR322? I'm still waiting for Mrs. Cincy to return with groceries, and this stream will be abruptly cut short as soon as I hear her enter, because I have to help her unload the car with groceries, and I also have to eat my din din, which I'm very, very hungry. I'm getting a little lightheaded because when you switch up your diet, I don't think I had lunch today, and I'm very hungry right now, so I'm a little lightheaded. Tell your kid she needs to treat you like a lightsaber respect. She just gets very, very upset when it comes to Roblox. When there's something that she can't figure out, she gets a little upset. Are you going to get the Skywalker Saga on Blu-ray? The case is amazing. Plus, it includes all of the behind-the-scenes material. Probably not, Zach Johnson, because I have the I bought the big Blu-ray. I think I got it on 4K, didn't I? When they released the 6 films, the prequels and the OT in a big box set, I got that. Vic Crazy says I got M44, the new Prime, and it's absolutely breathtaking. I agree. It looks great. It's just really, really expensive. I think it's $448. I have MP10, and that is my second favorite robot in my collection. And I'm good with that. I really like that one. So if I didn't have MP10, I'd probably save or try and do some kind of payment plan to get MP44. It looks great, but I already have MP10, so that's the one I'm going to have in my collection. Round Ahead says the Age of Apocalypse is okay. Not a big fan of the X-Men days, but give me that Warpath and Black Tom and a Vintage Storm, I'm in. Meta says, Cincy, did you get Sound Blaster? It's on rollback at Walmart. I did not get the Siege War for Cybertron Sound Blaster. Is that the one we're talking about? I think that's the one we're talking about. Zach John, do you think Hot Toys will do a Cara Dune figure? I need it. Potentially. Likeness rights are the big stumbling block right there. I would say yes. I mean, because they've done they've done a lot of characters. They haven't done Quill, which they shouldn't have an issue doing a Quill because they don't need Nick Nolte's likeness rights. It was just his voice. I don't know if you lend the voice, if you have any kind of royalties paid to you for the use of the character. That would be weird. If you were a voice actor, do you get royalties if your character that you're doing the voice for is made into merchandise? Good question. I don't know. Since you got to get them steaks, I need some freaking steaks. I'm really hungry for a steak. Maul and Rex are my 2 favorite. My daughter loves Roblox too. What pictures are on the floor behind you? Those 2 right there? I'll show you. Let me go grab those. I had to, by the way, a couple of people noticed the new angle. I did this intentionally because right off camera, if I just turn the camera slightly, huge spoiler for my next 2 videos, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to spoil them. I want them to be kind of a surprise. But there is a framed picture right there. I think I got this one from PowerCon. No, I got this one from Louisville. Rudy Abrero, the guy that does the old art for the boxes for Masters. He had some very limited prints on this very cool paper called, I always pronounce it wrong, I think, Gickley art paper. It's like almost like a fabric type paper, but you got the Sky Sled there with He-Man on it. You got the frickin' Battle Ram, and then there's another Battle Ram right there. And this is absolutely freaking gorgeous. And Rudy signed it. So this was just, it was cool to meet him in person because this is the guy that did the art for the boxes of the toys that I wanted as a kid. So it's cool to meet people that are responsible for making memories of your childhood in a roundabout way. He made memories that last, that still last. So it was cool to meet that guy. And then this one right here, this guy also is responsible for some memories of my teenage years. When I got into comic books, this man right here, Wills Portacio, I think he's Filipino. I'm half Filipino, by the way, if you don't know that. But he is an amazing, amazing, amazing artist. He was doing X-Men. He did a run in X-Men, and then he had his own creator series in Image called Wetworks. But he did this. This is a limited edition convention artist series print. Wills Portacio, and he signed it in very beautiful gold marker right there. But this is obviously bloody ass Wolverine, just freaking badass as hell. I don't have them hanging from the walls because I have to get Mrs. Cincy's opinion on this, but I want to do something a little different in this room. These videos that you see where I'm live streaming the view might change slightly in the future because I don't think I've ever shown you my perspective of this room, but I have a very long desk. It's basically two desks next to each other. I have a laptop. It's a big MacBook Pro that I use for work, and I have two, I think they're 32-inch or 27-inch Asus monitors. So I have it's like a 3-monitor thing going because I do a lot of work with Final Cut for professionally. So I need a lot of screen space. So I have 3 monitors, including my MacBook here, and I want to change my setup where I make an L shape. Right now, if you imagine this is the back of the wall I'm looking at right now, it's just a long ass desk. And I want to change it where it's an L shape, where I kind of I can't really even describe it. I can't even describe it. I might do a video of it if that is something that interests anyone, of me just changing the room around. But you'll definitely see it when I do these live streams because I will have a completely different view. I'll be right in front of all these hot toys. So it'll be a completely different view. The other thing I want to change is I asked a question on my Facebook page about hanging shelves because I've watched people's YouTube videos and people seem to have these hanging shelves, just shelves on their walls. I've always been nervous about that because I'm afraid that it'll just fall off the frickin' wall or whatever I put on there. If I put something expensive on there, it's going to fall and break. So I put the question out there, and I got from several people the recommendation of a shelf from IKEA called a lac shelf. And a lac shelf is basically a metal bracket that you screw into studs on your wall, and then it's got 2 rods that just they jut out from the wall, and then it's a giant white floating shelf with cylindrical holes in the shelf, and you literally slide the shelf onto these rods. So the support of the shelf is completely held up by these metal rods. I didn't even know these things existed until I saw them. I'm like, hell yes. That'll definitely hold stuff up. I feel a lot less nervous about them, and they're cheap as hell. I think they were like $20. So definitely affordable. So I'm thinking about changing some stuff around in here. I'm thinking about adding some floating shelves, having more display space, changing my desk situation. And I'll have a new view for these live streams. You won't see this view anymore because this is kind of a boring view. The other view's all right, where you kind of got the 2 intersection of the detail cabinets, but it might look a little different soon. That might be a weekend project, actually. I'm not sure. It's a long weekend. Crazy stuff can happen. 3-day weekend. If you're going to do a freaking home improvement project, why not do it on a 3-day weekend? What am I going to do? Watch wrestling, watch some friggin' live PD, grill some damn steaks, maybe have a few beers. I can't even eat pizza anymore. That's not on my diet. I got to lose 20 pounds for the beach. Try and get a little ripped. Can't eat pizza. I'm going to have to eat a freaking pizza bowl. Pizza bowl from Marco's, which is basically the toppings in a bowl. Sounds disgusting, but I'm going to eat it. Anyone have Marco's near you? Have you ever had a pizza bowl? Tell me if it's any good. Sauce of choice on your steak. A good steak, a really, really good steak. Like if I'm at a really nice restaurant, basically if I'm not paying for the meal, if someone's taking me out for like a nice steak dinner, and I'm like, you don't have to take me to this really expensive restaurant, but if we're here, I'm gonna order a nice steak. No sauce, because I just want to eat the steak. Medium well. I can't do anything less than medium well. If I start feeling the chewiness, if I taste blood, I'm gonna friggin' barf. And I don't want to barf in a nice place. So medium well, you can frickin' crucify me for having a medium well steak. At least it's not well done. When I was younger, I only ate steaks well done. Medium well's good. A little char on the outside, little strip of red in the middle is perfect for me. I can never get it like that when I grill steaks. I'm the worst frickin' cook and worst griller. What is a person that grills called? A griller? I am the worst of that person ever. If you're ever here for like a barbecue, if anyone's ever, I'm going to get Wendy's. I need to get these groceries in my fridge, in the fridge. That was Mrs. Cincy. So let me go ahead and text her what I want real quick so she knows what I want. So tell me what you and P-Dog want. Okay. I'm going to guess what P-Dog wants because I don't want to yell down the hall because I'm live streaming right now. So I'm going to tell her that I would like a large Diet Coke because nothing is better than fountain Diet Coke. Nothing. Here's how it ranks. Fountain Diet Coke, canned Diet Coke, way at the frickin' bottom is bottled Diet Coke. Bottled Diet Coke is the worst. I just taste plastic when I drink it. Anyway, I would like a large Diet Coke and I go 10-piece and a 10-piece chicky nuggies. And it tried to autocorrect that. Nuggies with sriracha. How do you spell sriracha? Sauce, please. Should I go for a chili too? Ooh, should I get a side of chili? That can't be too bad for me, right? What about glass bottle Diet Coke? I haven't had that in a long time. I need to give that a try. I'm going to go for a small chili too, please. And a small chili. Damn. Scent. And P-Dog would like a hamburger plain with small fries. Small fries. Total guess. Hopefully I'm not screwing this up by ordering 4 and a large Frosty, Tom Bowling says. Would P-Dog want a large Frosty? I don't know. Hamburger plain with small fries. Enter. Ordered. Bam. So there you go, guys. Wendy's is on the way, and she's responding, and I'm going to tell you guys what she says here. Only good Coke is Mexican Coke. Diet Coke equals cancer. I've heard that, but a lot of stuff causes cancer. A lot of stuff. In some places, in some states, the air you breathe causes cancer. Like if you work in a mine, hopefully there's no mine workers in here because they probably have some kind of cancer going on. But I've heard that. I've also had Mexican Coke before, and you are, Daryl Holt, you are 1,000% right, because Mexican Coke is the best. It tastes so good. I love the sweetness of Mexican Coke. Deodorant causes cancer. McButter Gollum says, does she want a Frosty? Is she watching this? Are you texting her, Tom Bowling? Does she want a Frosty? Get her a small Frosty, please. There we go. Hopefully she wants it, because I'm going to be tempted to eat that thing or drink that thing. What do you do with a Frosty? Eat it or drink it? Scoop it? It's kind of that like in-between texture where you can try and drink it, and then you just like you start feeling like cramping in your head because you're just trying to drink through this straw and it's so damn thick. You're just like, F it, give me a friggin' spoon. I'm going to frickin' just, that's how you eat a Frosty. Eat all the way. I never had Mexican Coke, but I love Mexican candy. You know what, David Big Dong Ramey? I have never had Mexican candy before. I've never had it. Tomo Shindo says, that's what she said. The dog's barking again. So either I have a package or like someone walked by and he's just being a dick. This dog, I love the dude. Love him. Cutest, like most loving dog ever. But like to strangers that are walking by the house, he's a freaking dick. He just like he's a jerk. Since he's seen any new movies lately? What did I see recently? I tell you what I did see. It's not an actual full-length movie. I saw trailer 2 for Tenet. I'm trying to think. Christopher Nolan. Sweet ass. I didn't want to say brain fart because I knew it was in there. Christopher Nolan's new movie, Tenet. Sorry about the 10 odd seconds of dead air when my brain wasn't working. Holy frick is all I can say. I am so frickin' excited to see Tenet in the largest theater, the largest IMAX frickin' Dolby screen possible. Holy crap. Okay, so I make videos professionally, right? They're just like training videos and stuff like that. And occasionally I'm like, I watch all these movies. I've been a movie fan since I was a kid. And I'll think to myself, I could make a movie. I know like camera angles and stuff. I know it would be a cool ass shot. I'm creative. I could write a script. And then I see how creative Christopher Nolan is. How freaking creative of a writer that guy is. That guy is genius level creative. Genius level creative. I didn't know what Tenet was about before. At first I thought it was about like time travel. And then they basically kind of explain it in trailer 2. Time manipulation. What did they call it? Inversion? Not Inception. Is it called inversion? Manipulating time. Blows my mind. It blows my mind. Like those movies that make me really, really think. I could think Inception made me really, really think. A lesser known movie, a lot of you may not have seen it, but a movie called Mulholland Drive really, really made me think. It was a, what's his name? David Lynch movie. Those movies that you really think about, they just like, mind blown. And this whole Christopher Nolan is king, Nameless 70 says, Christopher Nolan has never made a bad movie. He hasn't. That's the thing. It's crazy. I'm so excited to see Tenet. That's like my most anticipated movie of the year now. I'm so excited for it. Like more so than like the Marvel movies. More so than Black Widow. More so than what else is coming out this year? Everything's been delayed. Tenet. Holy crap. I'm so excited to see that. Watch trailer 2 of Tenet. And I don't know if it's true, but someone said that the main actor in that is Denzel Washington's son. I don't even know if that's true, but he appears to be a fantastic actor. I don't think I've seen him in anything, but I'm really excited for it. All right, I missed comments because I went off on a freaking tangent here. So let's see. Friendly neighborhood YouTuber. What's going on, friendly neighborhood YouTuber? Hold on. Right above that, P-Dog wants a large Baconator meal. No, she definitely does not want that, Tom Bowling. Black lung is what coal miners get, Roundhead says. Black lung miners, Dante Inferno says. Let's see here. So Daryl Holt says, brother drank Pepsi Zero and got cancer and died. First of all, I'm very, very sad to hear about your brother passing away. I'm very sad to hear about anyone passing away. My condolences. That sucks. My dad died in 2010, 10 years ago, and I still think about him every day. So I was watching, here goes another tangent. I was watching, I was on, was it Instagram or Twitter, and I saw Dave Bautista talking about Shad Gaspard, who recently, he's a former wrestler. He drowned. He was swimming with his son in L.A. and a riptide drew them away from the shore, and they got caught in it. And the lifeguards came out, and they could have saved Shad Gaspard's life, but he directed them to save his son instead. They saved his son. A wave hit Shad. Shad went under. Shad died. So very, very, very sad story. He went out as a hero, though, saving his son. I've always said it before. If I'm ever in danger and I can save my girls' lives to get and give my own life, I will do it. So that is the ultimate sacrifice as a parent right there. Just makes me sad thinking about it. But then Dave Bautista was very, very emotional in the video that he made. I think it was on Twitter or Instagram, just talking about Shad because he knew him. He knew him very well. So anyway, guys, sorry to get so serious there. 124 people in here, and I just freaking brought the whole room down. But anyway, getting back to the chat here. Spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's is my favorite. I love that sandwich as well. That was my go-to every time we went to Wendy's. I got it. I got a bad one time, and the chicken felt like it was rubbery, like it had been thawed and then frosted again, and then or defrosted or frozen, whatever the frick, and then prepared. And when chicken does that, when you go from thawed to frozen to preparing it, it gets rubbery and hard and disgusting. And I had a bad spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's one time, and it completely ruined me. Anytime I really, really love something and it's like my go-to meal, and then I get a bad one time, I'm kind of done with it. So yeah. I never had Mexican Coke. Oh, I already read that. All right, where did I frickin' leave off? Willie the Terror. Mexican donuts are delicious. I think I've had Mexican donuts as a dessert in a Mexican restaurant. I'm going to take my hat off because I'm getting a headache. I don't know what it is. So enjoy my shaved head. Hopefully it's not too freaking shiny for you. Same when my dog is outside. She barks at everybody and everything that she sees. Yeah, I can't get mad at Willie when he barks. I mean, I tell him to shut up and stuff, but he's just protecting us. That's just his protective nature. He sees someone getting near the house because we live in a cul-de-sac, so it's a rounded like sidewalk there. They walk towards the house. He gets in like big bad protective mode, even though he's, a frickin', if you come up to him and pet him on the head, he'll just start licking your hand. But he turns into like crazy ass attack dog because he is protecting the house. So I can't get too mad at him. By the way, if you're ever on a diet and you're cutting down on calories, drink lots of water. I know that's pretty much like a known to everyone, but I have to keep saying it to remind myself to do that. Drink water. It makes you feel full, and then you don't get hungry. Although I could eat a freaking donut right now. I could just devour. If I had just a Krispy Kreme in front of me right now, or even just like a frosted like cake donut from like Duck Donuts or something, I would just freaking annihilate it. Like you wouldn't even hear me talk. I probably would just like not even breathe. I would just like, I would freaking destroy it right now. I really want a donut right now, if you couldn't tell. What about the Snyder Cut coming out and Henry Cavill deal to have him continue to be Supes? What? So that's new. I hope that's true. I freaking love Henry Cavill as Superman. I think he's perfect for the role. So I hope that the deal to continue to have him as Superman, that would be awesome. That would make me really excited for the future of the DC movie franchise. As far as the Snyder Cut, I'll watch it. I don't know how much HBO Max is going to cost. They're basically using the Snyder Cut as a promotional tool to promote the HBO Max streaming service. If it's reasonable, like $10 a month, then I'll probably subscribe to it. I mean, that's reasonable for all the content that you're going to get. The entire HBO library. I can stop borrowing my brother-in-law's HBO Go account, and then I can just pay for it and watch all the HBO shows. I can watch Game of Thrones all over again. I can watch freaking The Wire One of my favorite shows of all time. So if it's reasonable, $10 a month, $8 a month, that's like the going rate for like a streaming service. Frick it, I'll get it. Why the hell not? And then I'll watch the Snyder Cut. Why the hell not? It's a comic book movie. I'll watch any comic book movie. Unless it's like freaking George Clooney Bat Nips Forever. I don't really want to watch that one again. Or the Halle Berry Catwoman movie. That's terrible. But I will watch Batman Returns. Freaking Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman. And freaking Danny DeVito's Penguin. That was a great movie. That's a totally underrated movie. Everyone talks about Nicholson, 89 Batman, which I still love. But that Batman Returns movie, very underrated. A lot of people, not enough people talk about that movie. All right, where the frick did I leave off? I'm like all over the place in this thing. Your head is blinding me, Zach Johnson says. It's blinding me too. Look at the reflection on that dome. I couldn't even fit my head. By the way, if you joined this just because of the title of this video, hey, here it is again. I did this like an hour ago, but I got this Marvel Legends helmet. It was half price. I still don't remember where the frick I bought it. It was either GameStop or Best Buy, but it was only $50. It was normally $100. It's badass. It's supposed to fit on a normal human head. I don't have a normal sized human head. I have a freaking bobblehead. I got a freaking Funko Pop head. And I just elbowed the mic, so hopefully you're not getting that. But I mean, that's a large hole for a regular human head. Got stuck on my ears. My ears are still red from trying to get this damn thing off my head. But it's awesome. It looks great. It's going to go on display with my 1-to-1 scale Hot Toys Baby Groot. It lights up. It makes noise. Here's the noise it makes. And here's the lights. Ready? I mean, that's a bright red. This is going to look badass. It makes that noise, and then it dims once, twice, 3 times a lady. It's off. But it's badass. So if you join this video just to see this, there it is again. It's awesome. $50. Totally worth it to me. What's a dog supposed to do but bark rough, rough? Exactly, Dante. Literally, all they do is bark, poop, pee, and get pet and love. A dog's life. Pretty damn good. Unless you're like a stray dog. Then I feel bad for those dogs. Or like a dog at a shelter that has not been adopted. Those dogs I feel for. But my dog, totally loved. He's loved all the time. He's got the life. His biggest stress in life is getting a freaking haircut or taking a bath. But yeah, dogs are awesome. Is 3PO gone wild next to you? Yeah, he's hanging out over there. It looks like he's kind of touching himself down there, being a little Randy down there. He's actually just he's in his fixed. He's doing that, but it looks like he's just like doing something, which should be censored. And my sound shield. This is my sound shield, by the way. I should have that right here, behind my mic, so you have better audio. Because right now, it's time for some ASMR. Chicken pot pie. I'm wearing a Shinedown shirt. Attention, attention. Love the band Shinedown. Let's see. Round Rock donuts are our faves. Getting one in Cedar Park. Daryl Holt, I've never had Round Rock donuts, but I will eat any donut right now. I'm so hungry for donuts. Good Lord. I think I need a cheat day. I think that's what I need. I think I need a diet cheat day. I've been really good on my diet all damn week. Oh, I've been so good on my diet. I've been doing cardio every day. I've been doing crunches every day, twice a day now, trying to get ab muscles. I'm trying to get ab muscles, but I just want a donut, damn it. I think you look more like Carl Urban than The Rock. I don't see Carl Urban, but if you say so, I'm a huge fan of that dude, so I'll take it. I can't wait for The Boys season 2. I freaking love that first season. I want to rewatch that. Check out The Boys. I think it's on Amazon Prime. Such an awesome show. Carl Urban is in that. One of my favorite actors, I think. After 40, how do you maintain your metabolism? Haha. Exactly what I said. Cardio every day. I do least 3 miles on the treadmill every day. I don't skip a day. A lot of crunches. I lower my carb intake. I lower my caloric intake. I drink a lot of water. I've cut down on my diet soda because there's a lot of sodium in that. It makes you retain water. Just stuff like that. Boring stuff. Ed Udy says, I'm calling Uber Eats and sending you a dozen donuts. Thank you, Ed. I will eat all dozen donuts probably. Michael Taylor says $11.99 a month for HBO Max. I don't know. I'll have to see. I mean, that sounds reasonable. $12 a month. I'm paying $50 for a 3-hour pay-per-view, wrestling pay-per-view tomorrow night. So, putting things in perspective, $12 a month for a gigantic catalog of content, movies, television shows, award-winning television shows, doesn't seem that unreasonable. $50 for a pay-per-view tomorrow night, a little unreasonable, but I'm going to enjoy the shit out of it. So, and I can't eat pizza. I'm going to have my pizza bowl. They don't, where was I? It just jumped. Roundhead says, my brother's wife is Filipino. I haven't seen the first season of The Boys yet. David, it's very violent. It's, what word am I trying to think of? A little offensive, but it's an excellent show. I loved it. Roundhead, no, I have not eaten yet. I'm getting Wendy's tonight. That was the choice there, the dining choice by the missus. So I'm getting some chicky nuggies. You got dioramas or backdrops for your figures? I wish I did, because I've seen some really cool dioramas. M. Castaneda asked that. You know what I will buy? I heard that the NECA TMNT diorama that they've shown recently with the 2-packs, the cartoon 2-packs will be made for sale. I'll probably buy that. I think it looks really good. Cincy, you're the coolest, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you have DirecTV with HBO, the HBO Max service is free because it's all under AT&T. Well, then I think I'm getting it for free because I'm borrowing my brother-in-law's. Darth promise I borrow my brother-in-law's HBO, DirecTV and HBO, so I think I might actually get it for free then. So yeah, I think I will watch the Snyder Cut then. Season 2 of The Boys should come out this year. Hell yes, I'm excited. They already did a trailer for it, so check that one out if you haven't seen it. Hello, heard about that NECA diorama. I think I'll get it too. Amateur Toy Hunter says. What's up, Brandon Bonaudo? What's up, Cincy? Hope you and the family are doing well. We're doing great. We're doing all right. Hanging in there. We're about to enjoy a 3-day weekend. Hopefully you are going to enjoy it as well. So much awesome new rock music out right now. Let's see here. Are you having a Homer Simpson moment? Uber Hulk, I really am. I just want a donut so bad. By the way, the sun went down, and that's why my lighting has changed. I have no sunlight right now. You're basically just seeing some light from the monitor here. Let's see. They have a 10-inch one as well. Let us know if you plan a trip to Austin. Daryl, actually, yes. We were going to go to Austin for a concert, a surprise concert, but it got postponed till August, I think. So I will be in Austin city limits, in August, I think, if the concert's still on. So yes, I will be in Austin. I'm really excited for it. I'm damn excited to go through Check Stop. For those that are not Texans or have been to Texas, Check Stop is in West Texas, not Western Texas, but a town called West Texas along 35 going from Dallas to Waco to Austin. It's called Check Stop, and they have these pastries called kolaches, and they are so freaking delicious. I really have a sweet tooth. I really have a sweet tooth right now, wanting donuts and wanting kolaches. So that's when you can tell that I've been on a diet for a while. Are you a chocolate donut guy, or have you been to Voodoo Donuts in Portland, Oregon? I've never been to Voodoo Donuts. I am a chocolate donut guy. I love chocolate donuts. I love all donuts. I love just the glazed yeast or raised donut. I love cake donuts as well. I love filled donuts. I like a Boston cream. I love all donuts. The only thing that I don't really like on donuts, which a lot of people seem to like, I cannot eat bacon on donuts. I think it's disgusting. It's just two wildly different tastes that just don't merge well with my taste buds. Daryl Holtz says Shipley's is good. I was in Dallas Vintage Toys the other day, and I brought those guys some Krispy Kremes. That was a week or two ago. And Henry said I was going to get Shipley's, but the line was really long. I've never had Shipley's, so I need to try that. That's a Dallas thing. So I need to definitely check out Shipley's Donuts. I need to find where the closest one is to Wiley, where I live. So Shipley's. If I could find a Shipley's tomorrow, I might freaking get some donuts for breakfast. What's your go-to favorite cheat meal? Donuts. I think it's donuts, actually. It's either donuts or like popcorn from the movies. Those are my two favorites. I'm going to probably have to wrap this up in like 5 minutes because I think Mrs. Cincy is almost here. Let me just do something real quick. I'm going to try and fill the time with some random talking while I look at my thing here and see where she is, because I can find my iPhone and look at the device locations and see where she is. Where the frick is she? Is she here? Is she here? I can't tell. This thing is not refreshing. Oh, there she is. She is at Wendy's. So I still have some time left. Oh, I'm so hungry. Good Lord. Austin has Voodoo Donuts. Daryl, I'm definitely going to check out Voodoo Donuts, because by that time, we'll be back from the beach, so I can put on some post-beach weight. I'm going to eat some damn donuts at the beach. I just need to look good for the beach. And then when I'm there, I can pack on the, the pounds and eat whatever the hell I want. Shipley's, though. I'm going to do some Shipley's this weekend. That's my Memorial Day thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to get some Shipley's donuts. Pixel Dan, he was talking with Randy from NECA. They were planning on vehicles and dioramas for TMNT. Hell frickin' yes. Bring it on, Randy. If you watch this channel, Randy, hell frickin' yes. Turtles, NECA Turtles, one of my absolute favorite lines right now to collect. You guys are killing it. If I can make a request, though, please make sure that those 2-packs from Walmart and Target, because Walmart's getting the movie 2-packs, Target's getting the cartoon 2-packs. For the love of God, please make sure those are readily available at both of those stores, because poo-poo's going to hit the fan if us collectors, because there's a lot of collectors right now that are clamoring for those 2-packs. Please, with all of, if people are struggling to find those at those two stores, which I'm hoping they don't, make them available, please, on the NECA website. Randy, I'm begging you, please. You're a man of the people. I know you watch toy videos, toy channels. Maybe mine's one you watch. If you're hearing this right now, coming directly from the mouth of a huge fan of the Turtles line, please. Anyway, there you go, guys. You should have had Jollibee instead of Wendy's. Rob, I wish I knew where a Jollibee was, because I keep hearing about the chicken from Jollibee. I keep hearing about it, and I want to try it. I think we have one in Dallas. I just don't know where the hell it is. What's your favorite Hasbro Transformers figure? Ooh. If we're talking Siege line, War for Cybertron, or Earthrise, it's probably Jetfire. I really like the Cliff Jumper too. I think it looks fantastic. If we're talking Studio Series, it's the new Sentinel Prime. I think that's a freaking perfect looking figure. Or it's the first Transformers movie Megatron. Let me see where Mrs. Cincy is. I might have to end this. See if she's on her way here. Is there a line at Wendy's? I need to pick that Casey Jones 2-pack. Brandon, I need both of them because Target's getting the cartoon 2-pack. Walmart's getting the movie 2-pack. I need both those Casey Joneses. Casey Jones, my favorite character from Turtles. So I need them both. Roundhead says, I got to wear a shirt at the beach. Pasty as shit. Got too many moles, bro. I have an ugly hairy chest. I don't have the nice looking like hair on my chest where it like curls and it's like nice and like it looks like it's like nice. The hair on my chest is like straight. It's not a pretty sight. So there you go. There's a little insight on my bare chest. Is she on her way? Because I'm starving. Holy crap. I'm getting a little like delusional right now. I'm so hungry. Hey, Cincy, I know your birth month is May, right? I had my birthday on May 12th. May 12th. Happy belated birthday, Rodney. So Rodney, 10 days ago was his birthday. Yeah, my birthday was May 3rd. So yeah, I turned 30 for the 15th time on May 3rd. But yeah, I think we're the same age. I love the 80s too. Dude, I friggin' love the 80s. Was that door always open? This one right here? Yeah. Are you trying to scare the shit out of me right now? Is there someone that's going to like come out and like scare the crap out of me? Yes, Richard. I think I left that slightly ajar. Since you're going to do some manscaping on the chest. Probably, yes. Where is she? Oh my gosh, I'm lightheaded. I'm so hungry. Is she nearby? Let's see here. A couple more minutes, guys. Once he gets to the beach, it all goes to hell. That's true. Trexler Historical Art. That's absolutely true. Psycho Donuts in Cali, M. Castaneda says, I'll try that. Whenever I'm traveling, if I'm going to go to a con somewhere, once the Rona is gone and I start traveling again, when I start going to Cali for PowerCon, when I start going to Chicago for C2E2, when I go to frickin' the Carolinas for Heroes Con, when I go to wherever the hell it is, I'm going to throw it out there. I'm going to be like, tell me where the best donut shops are because I want to try these donuts. I might do like a side vlog, a side donut vlog, where I just go to a donut place and order donuts and eat them in my car. That's how much I love donuts. Hostess honey buns are my weakness. Dude, I friggin' love those too. The white frosting honey buns. Oh, those are so good. Those are so good. I love those. Cincy, I will be 51 this July 3rd this summer. David McClellan, happy future birthday. I think it's friggin' awesome that we, and I'm putting myself into our age group here, are still collecting, still feeling young at heart, still reminiscing about our childhood, still reminiscing about nostalgia at this advanced age. I don't even want to call it that. I don't even feel my age. I feel like I'm like 30, honestly. So these things, which you can't see right now because I'm intentionally shooting at this angle, these things help me feel young. My kids help me feel young. My wife helps me feel young. I love feeling young. But I think I'm going to call it Dunsky right now. Once again, if you join because of the title of this, I feel like I'm obligated to show this thing off just because of what I called the title of this live stream. Here is the Marvel Legends Star-Lord helmet. It fits on a normal human head, not on mine, and it makes really cool sounds. And the eyes light up to a bright red, and then it dims, and then it lights up to a bright red, and oh man. There you go, guys. A normal human head, it'll slide on. The back opens up too. You're not supposed to put it on that way, but like my friggin' head, just bulbous. Bulbous! But that means I got a lot of brain matter up there. I'm really smart. I like to tell myself that. Roundhead, I can't believe I'm still streaming either. I was only going to do this for like an hour. We're at 94 minutes now. I'm lightheaded. I'm starving. I want food so bad. The wife's about to get here with groceries. I'm going to go now, guys. But check out episode 350 tomorrow. I'm going to premiere that. So I'll be there for the chat. 350. Big Marvel Legends haul. And then some unboxing stuff there too. Check that one out. If you didn't check out episode 349 and you are a wrestling fan, Or if you just want to watch a random video of mine, check out episode 349. I premiered it today, and it's my entire WWE Elite collection. I'm thinking episode 351 is going to be a G.I. Joe unboxing, courtesy of my buddy Michael Taylor, filling a lot of holes on a trade we did. And then I think episode 352 is going to be my biggest Star Wars haul of all time, of the history of my channel. So that's it, guys. Thanks for joining. I will see you guys soon. I'll see you on the premiere tomorrow. I'm not sure when it'll premiere, but I'll let you guys know on Facebook when it's going to premiere. But I'll see you then. Thanks for joining. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe. Don't drink and drive, please. Eat a steak, medium well at least. Don't eat raw meat. It's disgusting. What else, guys? That's it. Watch some wrestling tomorrow night. AEW, pay-per-view, Double or Nothing. And adios, guys. I'm going to go eat some chicken nuggies.